How are we, everybody? It's Alex. It is Wednesday. No, it's not. Yes, it is Wednesday. Look at the state of my shop. Bit of a mess. It was Snap. No, it's Tuesday. What am I on about? It's Tuesday. Snap on Tuesday. We're on the phone, so the camera quality is not going to be as good, and I'm doing my best not to shake you with my dildo arm.
Oh, yes I did! Oh, yes I did!
Spilling me coffee. What have I got going in? Lots is the answer. Let me just put the coffee down so I can hold you. Yes, Snap on Tuesday. The workshop is chock-a-block. I've got this bad boy in. It is a Euro Transit. It's had a camper conversion of sorts. We've put the Hertz speakers in the back, done some lighting and bits and bobs. I'll just go down the front and show you what's what. He's a bit of a technical geek, loves his toys. So we've got lots of sockets and USBs. We've got CB radio going in, scanners, fans that are operated with text message from anywhere in the world. Whole van's got Wi-Fi. Kenwood radio, doubled in. Just trying to sort out an airbag light which connects to don't accommodate any kind of wiring for it yet, which keeps bringing on the airbag, but they reckon they're going to develop it next year, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. So I've made this today. Obviously the two CB radios are going in the top. We've got some extra lighting, some other lighting going around the floor. I made a custom panel of speakers down there with a pressed grill from the the router work and stuff like that. That's going to be powered from the CBs. This you may recognize is actually a R52 mini switch for the mirrors and windows and things like that. And obviously I've drilled the holes, we've put in some toggle switches, and it pretty much operates everything in the cab, as well as holding his little iPad stroke huddle. But yeah, so we've got a little press grill going on there, which is quite nice. And I'm just going through the wiring of this, getting everything in and done properly. It's annoying that they tell you that they sell you a fascia kit and then they don't support this kind of radio, and you get airbag lights on. What's going on in the shop, I hear you ask? Well, phase 2 has started on the workshop remodel. I did do another video from last week with putting in the chaser stereo, but for somehow it got lost. The GoPro is dead. Going back to the suppliers, and I'm going to get the 8 instead, because it's just become a bit unreliable, and I can't, I want to keep making cool content. And this is definitely a lot easier than holding a phone at arm's length, but for now we're going to make do because I want to drop a video. But yeah, so we've got phase 2 of the workshop remodel. A couple of things have happened. 1, 2. So I've put in another router jig with the ability to do more. I'm going to box that off, same as this one, and then run in the piping for the air system, so it all goes out and obviously into my little dust collection unit. But yeah, the transit is happening, so at the minute stuff is everywhere. It's a bit of a mess. This all stuff is going back. Even the Evo unit, that's being returned, because obviously the Chaser's now got the top of the range Pioneer as opposed to the one with a big screen, which Pioneer didn't finish. They haven't finished it, and the way that the screen works and the cable's too small, it doesn't really fit. So if you like that stupidly long video, it's a cool head unit, don't get me wrong, I love my Pioneer stuff, but they haven't finished that unit yet. Is not ready for sale. They need to do something with the cable and where the screen sits, because it doesn't work. It is Snap on Tuesday. We have got some new flyers. I'm just looking to see. Haha, there it is. Let me just grab this. Turn off some stuff. I'm just gonna wiggle you while I put you into a holder. There we go. That's a bit better. Not so shaky. But yes, we've got some new stuff. So, well, actually, you know what? The transit van is illuminated. Let's come in here. There we go. Can you see me all right there? Lovely. It's like home from home. So yes, it is. I'm going to sit this way around so you can see. It is Christmas flyer time. So they've come out with 2 flyers. To be honest, I think the workshop flyer that came out, it had a lot of stuff on it. But this one is kind of a bit meh. It's a bit meh. So you've got the new, let's get it up there, the new ratchets, sockets, extended 14.4, air tool, wobblies, impacts, Allen keys, Christmas deals on the Super Torque, kneeling bars for headwork, hammers, pry bars, screwdrivers, blue point sets. It's a bit, I don't know, same. For a Christmas flyer, I'd have thought they'd have done a bit more, but hey ho. Metric pliers, metric spanners, ratchets, picks, battery charger, some socket spanner type, bottom left, a thermal scanner, and a deal on trading in for your Solus Edge. So that's that one. The next one is a touch on some classic cars. Obviously the snap-on for kids, little well, not remote control car, but a toy car. A deal on some sockets, a flask, some stainless steel party cups, a £444 kids roll cab, torque wrench, screwdrivers, knives, in case you want to stab somebody. By the way, just to let you know, if you do buy these things, they are actually illegal because they lock. And the rule on UK knives is actually so that these things, they're not supposed to be lockable over a certain size. And yeah, a copper mate of mine told me to be careful with my snap-on knife, because if you do get stopped by an arsehole who wants to be funny, they are actually illegal. So just be careful if you carry one of those. Pry bar set, punches, heat gun. Don't buy the tape measure. I've had 3 of them and they just fail for a pastime. A UV light clip-on for your hat or your beanie, a normal torch, some workshop gloves, 7-piece plier set, flush cutters, crimpers, more picks, blue point stuff, bits and sockets, and then they've got this new, these are quite cool, the Battleship Grey boxes that they started coming out with, you know, like the Primer Grey. They've done a range now of the electric tools, the 14.4 tools, and obviously you can have a snap-on jumper if you spend 500 quid. And the new 94 Newton meter high torque 3/8 ratchet. Yeah, and some detailing pry tool sets. But yeah, a bit same. There's some new stuff in there, but yeah, not really something I want to look into. I've had a few questions about my box, and I don't know whether it's just because people are kind of out of sync with my videos, or whether they've not caught up with what's happening. But just to sort of set the if you will, the record straight, I'm not and won't be purchasing another snap-on box. The rigmarole and kind of BS I had with regards to this one. Hang on a sec. I'm going to talk to you with my cup of coffee. I'm not throwing this one. I'm going to drink this one. Yeah, the BS that I had with that, with regards to the quality of it being delivered and the problems I'm having with it and the problems I had with the other box. I'm not buying another snap-on box. I won't be buying another snap-on box. What basically transpired is Jody can't honestly give me a true answer, but word has it that the other kiddie has bought the the Epic bottom section, so just the drawers, for about £3,000, because he was told it was an ex-demonstration model. Obviously, that's not what they said to me. They said it wasn't. They said it was a new model. But the fact that he got it for £3,000, where my Snap-on dealer, Jason, basically offered me the box at a 20% discount, which still meant I was paying a lot of money for a damaged box. Regardless of the cost, the box is still damaged. So whether you're paying, you know, £5,000, £7,000 or whatever, it still makes the box stupidly expensive for damage which doesn't work properly. And because of what I do, I'm a function over form. I prefer it to do its job and look best second. You know what I mean? I want it working. So yeah, if I'm going to get a discount of 20% on a box from the price that I was paying for the two parts anyway, it still meant I was paying a lot of money for a damaged box. Now, what kind of annoyed me more than anything, is why I'm so pissed about the way I've been dealt with, is, according to my Snap-on guy, I'm supposed to be his second best customer. I know there's a guy above me who spends, you know, a ton load more money, and he's like me. Well, was like me, total super fan. You know, if he saw something he liked, he bought it. And as I did, you know, with the big tools and stuff like that, you know, everything Snap-on I bought. How it's come to fruition is, it was like the Snap-on guys were quite happy for me to pay a higher premium because I have money for a box that was damaged, where when they were giving me a bit of attitude when they took the box away, it was kind of a bit like, you know, the boss is just going to write the box off, we can't sell it, it's just going to go back to Snap-on, and they're going to investigate it, how this has kind of happened, and we'll come back to you with an answer. I never had an answer back from Snap-on. As far as I'm concerned, the problem never went anywhere. They never raised the issue with anyone, and I've never even had an apology from Snap-on, or not I'm even looking for recompense about it. But I'm just pissed because I was kind of like a big super fan. I've loved my Snap-on equipment, but to tell me that I can have a little discount because I've got money and I can afford to pay for it, and then punt the box off to some young kiddie for real cheap money, it was a bit of a kick in the face. You know, I can afford it, you can pay a bit more, whereas if this other guy can't afford it, we need to get rid of this box, we're just going to sell it cheaply. Never had an apology from Snap-on. No problem has ever been raised as far as I'm aware with Snap-on. They've never come back to me and gone, look Alex, you know, this is the reason why this happened. 3 out of 3 damaged Epics with problems turned up. I'm not going to keep ordering boxes and waiting 8 months for a box to arrive, because I'm not an idiot, and frankly it's really pissed me off. They've treated me like I'm a cash cow. I've kind of seen a different side to what I thought, you know, was a good relationship with Snap-on. But obviously they want to hold your hand when you're spending money and not when you're not. And our relationship will never be the same, you know. Jody comes in now, I pay him, you know, what's left on the box weekly, and that's it. I won't be buying Snap-on tools. So, you know, there is a big problem with Snap-on. There is no customer service. I think the quality of the tools are, you know, all right, they're expensive, you get them replaced, but they're not as good as they used to be. Frankly, that's what it comes down to. I can't tell you how much stuff I get replaced when I've only used it once. And if I'm honest, I would say my tools get used. You know, I'm not a display kind of tool guy. I use everything I have, but at the same time, it's probably 1/10 of what a proper mechanic does. And even I ruin stuff the first time I use it. So I do think their quality is getting worse. Their customer service is certainly poor. You know, and that's where it's gone. So there will not be another Snap-on box. I am looking at other tool solutions and how I'm going to lay out my workshop, because I do need more space. Like, you know, the boxes, it has stuff, too much stuff in it, too much stuff on top of it, and I have, you know, stuff everywhere. I lose because it's not got its proper place. So I do need to look at another tool solution, but it ain't going to be Snap-on because of the way I've been treated. So it's a shame to say, because it's all I ever wanted was a big Snap-on kit, and everyone does come in and look at it and go, you know, that's a nice box and blah blah blah, and I kind of want to sit there and tell them the whole story, that you've been kind of treated like a chump, and as long as your checkbox is open, you know, your name is down, you can come in. But as soon as you're causing an issue or you have a problem, I'm really not happy about how I've been treated. So yeah, there won't be any more Snap-on purchases with regards to boxes, big items. There's just no point, because, you know, frankly, him coming in every week and I have to pay him, it's awkward enough. It's just, yeah, it's not a comfortable place. But I don't think I should have been treated like that, especially if I'm supposed to be, second best customer. Just feel like a bit of a cash cow. So there isn't going to be a box. We're just into paying tool purchases, broken tools replaced. That's going to be it. The merch and stuff like that, if I'm honest, I'm going to bin off anyway. I don't really want it. I don't really need it. I have got the ratchet big tool, which is at Ollie's, now being rewrapped in chrome on the head. It had a mark. That's going to go on the wall. That can stay on the wall. I'm not going to use it. But the rest of the stuff I'm not really that bothered about. But yeah, wanted to touch base and let you know what's going on. The shop is being reworked. We've got loads of work and loads of jobs coming up to Christmas. But there is going to be not much Snap-on stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll do a top 10 Snap-on worst tools for you, and you can see what not to spend your money on, and how I break them so easy. But yeah, I'm just a little bit, I am bitter because I spent a lot of money with Snap-on, and I just kind of feel like I've been keisted. Yeah, not good. But I'm going to end this video there. I've got stock to return. I've got this place to tidy up. And it's nearly home time. But I will touch base again with you over the next few weeks when we've got more going. I'll try and, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to do like a Snap-on Tuesday video, and then obviously onto the weekend work, if we get cool stuff in. So I'm trying to keep down to 2 videos in a week. So you've got a bit more of what's going on. But yeah, new shop remodel, place is a tip, but you get the idea. We're moving in the right direction. See you soon, guys.